Oi, what's up, mates? Alright, we left off with being level 88. We pretty much have everything done in Silver Moon and Qualdanas. And we've been rocking Harandar. I think we got most of the main quest done. We got to do a dungeon here on the Blinding Veil, so let's sign up for that. I was just a little too tired. Didn't want to wait for the queue and then run the dungeon. Get that going, and then what the fuck is that? Oh, it's there's just a portal here all the time. Oh, and look at you got other players there. It's the people's champ. It's the non-woke champ. Here he is again. Oh, man. Holding down. And his trusty sidekick. Just the fish, games. Damn, they got Rexar just chilling in here.
My fang and claw. So be it.
Can I get you shopkeep? Bark, bark. Or give me something barky. Yeah. God, I got hair all over my face. Gotta trim the old hair. Second oldest. Now he's short like a little teddy bear. Like a little teddy bear. What is this? Some randoms outland quests that they want me to do that I don't remember. Maybe this. Yeah, quick Q-pop. Must have been the dude. I don't know what this is actually. Where I got this from.
Ondust is limited, so we must call the areas where the light bloom is most active. A large attack only causes the light bloom to spread. A few striking the most dangerous. That is best.
The light bloom is beyond control. You cannot hold it back forever.
Ruia is here.
on purpose. Let's go. Alright, we did no problem. Never been here.
They can take us below, but swiftly. I would not expose them to the light bloom long.
With the light bloom, I can restore the Haranir to what we must be. But you stand in my way.
I will block the retreat. He will not escape again.
What are you doing?
I tell you about going up there. Shit.
For your cries. No chance. It was before Harinder.
So one more.
His faith in the
Kinda
goddess
short.
has become hatred. Is this what Lightbloom does?
But he's supposed to be the last one. Guess then there's a final boss.
Follow me.
Oh, there's two more.
A precision attack. I should have called for everyone.
What are you doing?
You guys are just shit, so what you guys are. Oh. Oh, it was a boss. I didn't realize there's a boss in there.
Persistent. We too must be.
Both these things do we already do? I didn't realize they were fucking fighting. But I guess, and it's hard for me to tell when someone dies with LVOI. Like, I'm not very good at reading the bars. I didn't realize people that died before me. Like, I didn't realize the tank went down. All of a sudden, I started taking hits, and then I died, and I was like, was I the first to die? Like, I don't know. And I honestly forget that I can raise dead. I'm gonna have to make a third action bar. Because it is getting a little ridiculous. I'm having some spillover here. Bitch came out of nowhere. Okay, let's see here.
Couldn't resist, could you? Netomatic up here.
What's up, man? How you doing? Change spellcasting. Ooh. Can I not put that on here? It has to be on my... I can. The ball. Oh, dude. I appreciate that. I just, what did we run? We just ran the Blinding Veil. Got done with that. I got this little quest here to pick up orc weapons. And while I was at it, I was like, might as well start a third action bar. Kind of it's getting a little crazy. The amount of spells I got. Just because I need to be able to B-res on the fly. We're gonna have to adjust our TY. Never heard of it. What? This game's been out for like 20 years. Maybe that's why. It might be a bit younger. This game's old. Except to keep updating it. They just dropped a new expansion for it last weekend. I think it was last weekend. So they just got a bunch of new content. I mean, this is an old ass area that I'm in right now. This is the area I used to run around in back in like 2004. Way back when.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Oops, that's a person. See me running away from you, bro? You wanna die? You really wanna? This dude wants to fight. I'll give him a fight. He's still attacking. Alright. Throw down the fire. Yeah, so you have your spells here, which they call action on your action bars. Which I kind of have mine set up so it automatically disappears.
You're in trouble.
Just while I'm not in combat, but generally this is how it normally looks. Well, I also have an add-on that makes it look more updated. I mean, I'm level 88. The max level's 90. You would have, when you start off with level 1, you only have like 1 or 2 spells. Like you don't have a lot. And then as you quest and fight things as you go, you gain levels, and as you gain levels, you get more abilities and spells and stuff like that. And since I'm, why is this? Since I'm almost to the end of the game, I have a bunch essentially. So you basically just kind of do things in a certain rotation. Like you have some damage over time spells, which basically just they do damage over time. Like this is over like an 18-second period. Usually I want to start off with those first because those do the most damage over time. So you get your dots on first, then you follow up. I'm a death knight, so I'm kind of like a undead knight. They're called death knights, but you're kind of like an undead necromancer that wears like plate armor and uses like two-handed weapons. But essentially, like I am like a necromancer. Like I got my undead minion here. I can transform them. Oops. That's the wrong one. I was holding out. Like I can transform them. I can summon like an army of them if I want to fight for me. I can do that. Like, I can transform my one minion every 45 seconds, and I can summon the army every minute and a half. But there's other there's more than just warlocks, or more than just death knights. What games do you play?
Now what?
Yeah, a lot of it's based off of Dungeons and Dragons, to be honest. I don't know if you're ever familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, but I mean, most role-playing games are like Dungeons and Dragons. Like right now, I'm just going around and collecting these weapons. I'm honestly not even sure because I don't remember doing this quest. The place I'm at is called Outlands. Oh, you play Battle Royale? Yeah, I play Fortnite. Actually, what day is it today? It's Friday. It's a Friday night. Actually, I'm playing Fortnite. I forgot. I gotta do that. Probably in like an hour. With my buddy who's Greek. Careful, people diving down. I thought that guy was gonna try to fight me. So we're in Outlands right now, which is our Hellfire Peninsula, which is Outlands. So there's a I mean, this place is huge. Like if I fly up and show you. Basically, I mean, you can't even see outside of this area. Everything around in the red basically is just Hellfire Peninsula, which is here, and there's still all these other zones. I'm from America. You know, the crazy ass country it's right now. I'm sure.
You're in trouble.
One more axe.
Couldn't resist.
That guy was trying to attack me. Not everyone in this place are friendly.
Don't touch what you can't.
There's two different factions. One's Horde and one's Alliance. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for popping in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely pop back in if you get some time. Oh my god, I got cat hair all over me. Never stops. Never ends. Oh, let's see. Who gave me this quest? Skinning, Dungeon and Dragons Guild, Covenant, Walking Shore. I'm gonna just start cooking stuff. We gotta go turn in our light boom quest. We might as well do that. Losing frames. 35. Jesus. Cat. Cut my cat's hair. I think I pretty much almost. Jeez, man, it's freaking everywhere. So I had to cut it. I got alerts on my phone set up so that if a 5080 for normal price ever gets restocked, I'll be ready for it, because I think it's time to upgrade. We're only getting 40 frames, and that's just not cutting it, because my TV can do 120. And at least I won't be on that, you know, I mean, that's a pretty big jump, because you're going from a 3080 to, you know, you skipped a 3080 Ti, you skipped a 4080, you skipped a 4080 Ti, so, you know, it's... It's like waiting till the third next iteration. It's pretty solid.
You have found me.
Alright, 189 finger, 189 hands. Let's see. 74, 74. Everything else is 174. Hey. I didn't even know it did that. It's the first time I've heard the sound. So that at least verifies YouTube subscribing. It works. Granted, there could have been a delay there, but that's still not too bad. So we're gonna have to check into Twitch and Kick to see if we can get that working. 'Cause I've kind of ignored that for a while. It just reminded me that it's like, oh, you know, I should probably finish setting the other ones up. They used to work, and then I had something happen. See, 50 plus versatility, 102 mastery. I mean, they're all, these two give me versatility, which is my best stat. I already have versatility on all of them. So I think with that, let's see, it's back. Next, I think we should look to see what they look like. Finger doesn't look like anything. Both my fingers just give stamina, they don't give strength. Rings do give strength. Oh, I never noticed the bottom. If you place this item, the following things change. I think that mean just between these two, this one would be the hand would be the best. It's gaining the most. The most stats from it. And I have a lot of versatility. This is basically low versatility, high mastery, and the other one's high versatility, low mastery. So I think since this ring actually has the lowest, I think the gloves are the best item. Probably, maybe I'm nitpicking there, but we should go through and double check our inventory.
Deals for a friend of the
Never
Brummels. Like you.
do that enough. Look at there, we got a 180 here. Explosive abilities have a chance to unleash vibrant vines that surge towards your target. Enemies struck with nature damage over 8 seconds. Allies are wrapped in a protective flora, absorbing damage over 8 seconds. Replace that. 2 health is weak. 174 wrists. Yes, we want that. Sell these. What is this? I don't know why I had to move it to do that, but oh, another trinket. 189. See, here's the thing: is I haven't really tested this speed trinket yet. That's the whole reason why I'm wearing it. For my speed gear. This anymore because I'm well over 157. That was such a waste of honor. That was a dumb decision of mine. Not seeing much else. I think we're good. Where'd that ring go, actually? Just saw it. Here's the trinket. Don't need that anymore. This is a tradable item. Players who are also... Oh, that's just from the thing I just did. I'm gonna trade that to him. We need to equip. The sprig occasionally absorbs vital energies from enemies you defeat, granting 62 speed when above 60%
Take
health.
the early advantage and get your spoils.
The effect lasts 18 seconds. We need to get that effect going. Where am I at? I'm in the middle, right? Okay, there. Try to track this. Airdrop. Did we get any honor at any point? Or we're still 547? Holy Death Knight. Kind of work. Okay, we got a friend here. 2 Unholy Death Knights. We pop fucking Army of the Dead, dude. What's this? Troll. Okay, we got a third friendly here. Another troll, I think. It's like one fucker to not troll the max back. Ah, there it goes. See ya. He had something that stopped his fall. Maybe some feathers or something. Can monks stop their fall? I don't know. I haven't leveled the monk yet to know. We can get a PvP piece now. I don't think you can change Death Knight eyes, right? They are the ones that are for sure locked. It's kind of the iconic theme of the Death Knight.
Glory.
Oof. I wasn't happy. Is that reshade? Flying horse. I don't think there's anything I can change. Yeah, we can't change our eye color. I like the soak look on my warlock. It's like, do I like it on this? I feel like the full hair just, I don't know, if it just fits for some reason. Maybe because it goes with like that armor look. We'll drop off our regents while we're here.
What's the word on the street? Keep your ears to the ground.
We endure.
Now I'm at 700. Like a weapon would be the coolest though. Would certainly be the biggest improvement. We save up for the weapon. It's the best slot piece you can replace.
We
Let's
shall
go do
not.
some battlegrounds and earn that bitch. Or wait, let's do. It's gotta be a war. They called war chests. Ring farm. A lot of ring farms on here. What's up with that? Heroic Warfare and Trollbane.
This video is about how to gear also bloody tokens and honor, but what interests us here especially is the conquest, because its fastest option currently is the training grounds option. Despite it's quite important to unlock as many zones as possible, as if a crate drops somewhere you can't.
Okay, they call it a crate. Except I didn't see a crate anyways.
Go, you can't get the crate. So make sure you unlock Harondar and the Voidstorm as soon as Midnight launches. It takes about 1 full day to get full conquest gear doing this. That won't be possible at the start of the expansion due to the conquest cap, but nonetheless it's far quicker than any alternative method. To get honor gear, the fastest option currently is the training grounds option. Despite what it looks like, this is actual player versus environment, not player versus player. The enemy players aren't real, they are bots created by Blizzard, and so exceptionally incompetent they would be qualified to run as members of the United Kingdom's Parliament. They are very easy to kill and grind honor from, and because of the relative speed of the queues, this is the fastest way to gain honor, even though you get little in the way of bonus honor. You will max out honor very quickly with this method in only a few hours. The bug which stopped the NPCs spawning whenever you looted them has unfortunately now been fixed, but it actually scarcely makes any difference. Note that you will probably be able to make quite a bit of gold with Midnight's version of what War Within players will know as the Vicious Bloodstone. In Midnight it's called the Infused Heliotrope. This allows you to add gem sockets to your gear. It can be traded on the auction house. It can be picked up here in Falconwing Square from Myrmidon. We don't know what price it will fetch, but if it's anything like as valuable as the Vicious Bloodstone was at the launch of the War Within, it could well be over 10,000 gold each. Now, there's...
Anu Belore Dalana.
What's he talking about?
Bird Wings gear. It can be traded on the Vicious Bloodstone with Midnight's version of what War Within players will know as the Vicious Bloodstone. In Midnight it's called the Infused Heliotrope. This allows you to add gem sockets to your gear. It can be traded on the auction house. It can be picked up here in Falconwing Square from Myrmidon. We don't know what price it will fetch, but if it's anything like as valuable as the Vicious Bloodstone was at the launch of the War Within, it could well be over 10,000 gold each. Now, there's also a PvP currency called Bloody Tokens. These are designed to be obtained whilst in war mode, fighting players in the open world. And they buy gear which is surprisingly close to best in slot conquest gear and is much easier to obtain. Now, having said that you're supposed to fight other players with them, new at Midnight there's this area in the Voidstorm which is a dedicated PvP area. It's dead obviously during beta, expect battles here when Midnight launches. But you can just complete the quests here, which are awarding 500 bloody tokens each. It obviously isn't going to take long to get a full set that way.
I haven't made it there yet.
You'll only have to spend minutes here to complete these quests. If you really want to avoid any kind of PvP combat at all in the open world here, then there's a simple way to do that. If you've got some method to drop combat, you can just queue for a follower dungeon. As soon as you drop combat, you'll go straight to the follower dungeon, so it's very easy to get away. Now, there has been a change to the relative power of honor gear and war mode gear, which you buy with bloody tokens. Unlike in the War Within, these both scale to eye level 276 in PvP. However, as in the War Within, war mode gear is substantially better than honor gear, but this time around it's because of a set bonus rather than higher eye level as it was.
My goods are one of a kind.
You don't have nothing.
Anaria Shola. Return when you need more.
Maybe because I don't have any bloody tokens. Probably doesn't unlock until I get to the void, I'm assuming.
With perseverance, strength. Shoreleron.
Anu Bala Balore Galan.
Return when you need more.
They're not giving me shit because they're conquests.
Glory to the Sindori.
I thought this key was faster.
What needs bring you here? Zenu Amanore.
Shows it's locked. That's interesting. So we'll just start chipping away at Zolomon shit.
Tarundo, I need your report. When can our soldiers be ready for battle?
Your people's situation is far more desperate.
I don't look good. All that's left be the old...
The tribes have splintered since Zul'jin fell. The Twilight Blade picking us apart because we no longer work as one.
The Raventusk's best smiths be repairing our weapons, Zul'jara. We are working as fast as we can, but many of our weapons were broken in the attack.
Keep it up. These weapons are our best chance against the Void. If the Lightwood weapons are not ready, maybe the Shadowpine shamans can help.
Ah, Zul'jara. You come seeking the power of my tribe. You know, none can order the Shadowpine. We wander, obeying only the inner fire in each of us.
Then we'll be left with few warriors, few weapons, and few shamans as well.
It is time for desperate acts. Would you let your people perish because you did not try every option?
Fool elf, I told you to Loa be silent. If you need proof, let the old Loa speaker tell you himself.
You were with me as a child when I last went to Akilzon's temple. Zul'jara, do you not remember?
Yes, uncle. But even then, the Loa did not speak to us.
The Loa always heed us in times of crisis. They may listen now to the right voice. Someone on the path of the Hashe.
Dear Mani never died, but you might.
Hache, has
trust
uncle lost
me.
his sense? It is tale for children. Maybe if they were the old days generations ago, maybe before the elves arrived. But if the last chance we got is to try to speak to the Loa, then I will try.
Go then.
Kindro is my uncle and I trust him. But this path of the Hashe, things are not what they were decades ago. The Loa are gone. They not gonna hear us. So Jara lets out a low growl. Only you and Liedrin here. No, we're running out of options. If this is the time for old myths and dreams, so be it. We meet at the foot of the mountains, Akilzon's reach, where the old Hashi shrines
My
are.
Like the shrines on the way to the temple.
Uncle, the Loa haven't spoken to you in years. Why do you think they will speak to us now?
You did not know the world with the Loa in it, my child. They were our strength, our hope. Akilzon bestowed on me a great honor when she made me her speaker. I tried to instill in both of you and Zul'jin, a love for the Loa.
I remember the stories about Akilzon, Halazi, Janalai, and Nalarak, and how they protected us. I loved listening to your stories, Uncle. But even then, I wondered if they were true.
How much do you remember about going to Akilzon's temple?
We climbed to the temple. Zul'jin fell. I did not get the Loa's blessing, and my mother died.
You saved your brother, and you defended the right to lead as Zul'jin's granddaughter, all on your own. If anyone can get to the Loa and get answers, it is you.
As the Hashe, I'm no priestess, no mystic or uniter.
No, my Jara, as my niece, Because I know you have the fire. And I love you more than anything.
Then I will go. For our people. And for you, Uncle.
Check the chess games real quick.
The Twilight's blade pushed a Gnarlden into our territory. We will have to fight through them to get to the temple.
Dwell in the forest caves to the north. They would be better off staying put. How now they are in the way. We are short on time, so they had to go.
Speak. Now.
Uncle the Loa speaker spoke at the Hashe when I was a child, but when the Loa remained silent so many years, I do not think he would admit it, but he lost a little faith too. Remember some of his lessons. Achieve the most light the shrines on their way to the temple. The Hashira must as well. Why? I do not remember, but if I do, the only way to get the Loa's favor, come, let us get this out of the way.
You're dismissed.
Do not know the Loa Alkazan, but she cannot be happy with the Gnarden Delphin de Hashe shrines and making meals of her eagle kin. You gotta let them know this is a sacred place and that we will not take kindly to the presence here. I may not know Akilzan, but I know the giants.
Mind yourself in
How the hell did it
Suleiman.
take so long just to go up against
Anaria Shala.
fucking bots? Soltara regards the Gnarlden as a fierce, nomadic people that know. Oh, this is later. Keep themselves. It is clear by their clothing and weapons that they are primitive but unique.
I need to come up with some keybinds there. And something other than alt. Shift control and shift.
For Anastarian!
I win. They're supposed to be easy. I must have signed up for a regular one, maybe. What the fuck? Did I not sign up for a bot one? I must not have. That's why it took so long. Go forth. Oh yeah, we're hella losing. Dude doesn't fucking die. Lord. One fucking dude, just like 6 people's whomping on him. Where you going?
again. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Having my BF, no, where my action marker? Your son. $87. What's up, dude? Work? Dude, it's actually been pretty fucking shit. Not too fun. It's like the slowest time of the year, and so it's like, it's all about like cutbacks, like running lean and mean. But I don't know, it sucks. The problem is like you can cut back your staffing, but our building size remains the same, and we use our entire building, and so the less staffing that you have, the more you have to spread them out. Yeah, and that too. Yeah, it's firing time. They're trying to get rid of people as much as they can. But it's basically just like you have to pay them to walk, you know, because you have to cover more area, and paying people to walk, like, is a waste of money. And so it's just like, I don't know.
I answer
It
to the
sucks.
light.
How things been with you? Block our path to continue to damage the shrines of the nest of the eagles that roost there. We eliminate any of those in the way.
Remain vigilant. The Gnarlden are close to destroying the shrines and the nests of the eagles that roost here.
Except pretty soon it's gonna get busy because the weather's nice now. It's been like 60 all week. So we're gonna fire all these people and then it's gonna get busy. Forklift? Yeah, dude, I wish I forklift. I forklifted like 15 years ago. Dude, it was only part of the job, like loading trailers and stuff, because the rest of it was like manufacturing. But once you like palletize, you know, your product, then you'd forklift it into trailers. Dude, I love doing that. Definitely a good gig to have, and it pays well. Like back in the day, it was like 50% more than what I got paid. Like if you were strictly forklifting. Now I've heard it's like upwards of 30. Can be 25 to fucking 40. honestly should go get forklift certified just so I could add that to the resume. So I have some work experience in the field. Yeah, that'd be good then. The job that I had, yeah, it was just in-house. And it was pretty easy. It was just like, it's like a piece of paper with like a forklift drawing, and they're just like, can you name these things? You name the different pieces. They give you a pamphlet, and they're like, study this. And then you study it for like 20 minutes, and they're like, all right, write down all the forklift functions. See, that's where things could get scary with the forklift. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've seen the videos where it's like the dominoes effect, where just all their knock into a shelf, and then it's just all the shelving falls and stuff. The only story my guys told me from the gig I was at
Now
was
that the shrines are lit, the eagles
one
are
of the
on
boss's
the move.
sons like backed
The
into
eagles be flying
like one
toward
of the
the temple
cement
at the
block
top of the
walls.
mountain.
Like a cat
Maybe
almost.
that's an invitation.
And I guess like he put a crack in the wall, and the wall, like, I don't know what, like if insulation or what, but they're like, they fill the wall with just like these little like beads basically. And when he cracked the wall, it just like all came spilling out, like just these beads, just a huge river of beads.
Oraka Gokinye.
But it was
What
the
you
boss's
say?
son, so like it was like they were all like whatever.
Their money need no one.
I should have read that. I don't know why I didn't read that. She wants me to get heads of some people. Yeah, the wall tightens. There's just a pair of eyes staring out. Probably one of the more messed up parts of that anime, because it's like, if you really think about it, it's like, dude, they've been there for like hundreds of years, however long, just alive, just stuck, like you can't move. Like, like what? This is a weird conceptual concept. Birds. Bunnies. Waiting for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 to finish. If it hasn't already. Like binging ditching my enemies. I'm just like waiting for that. I'm doing the next one. Oh, and Freerun season 2. I haven't started watching it. Ooh. Like the Dragon Ball Super? I heard that they were gonna come up with some more Dragon Ball Super. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I'm just supposed to kill 3 of these dudes. How have I not killed 12 already? Yes, yes, follow me. I'm trying to find 2 more of your buddies. I'm kind of hoping that it might be a little darker than Super. I was reading on one reason why Dragon Ball Z was like darker than Super, because in like Dragon Ball Z, you know, like they're like punching holes through people, like straight up, like like Captain Ginyu and shit, you know, like a lot of people I feel like get holes blasted through them. And why Super was not like that, and I guess it's because Japan kind of changed the ratings and like what was allowed on TV with Super compared to back when Dragon Ball Z was. And I had heard, what I was reading was they changed it back. They made it so you can allow more blood on TV again, so there is a chance that the new Super could be darker like Dragon Ball Z. But I guess, you know, we'll see if that actually happens. I certainly wouldn't mind. If they could come out with some rated R fucking Dragon Ball shit, I'd be like, yeah. You know? I mean, Dragon Ball Z is pretty sufficient. Like, it's, I mean, I would still prefer it to be even darker than that, but Vegeta ripping off fucking the android's arms is pretty sick. Like, I want more of that shit. I feel like they kind of did Vegeta dirty in Super.
Kinde. What do you bring the leader of the Armani?
I like him being more of like an anti-villain than just like a part of the crew. Like, it's cool having him part of the crew, but it's always nice when he's a little on the sidelines, you know.
You best be glad you amused
Majin
me.
Vegeta was sick as fuck. So what?
Aldiel Shalom.
I remember I was in high school when Majin Vegeta shit came out.
You better be worth my time.
That shit was dope as fuck. All me and all my buddies were all just like, what the fuck? We're gonna find the silence. But we still reach the temple and seek a kill zone.
I haven't been back to the temple since I was a child. There'll be nothing there but birds and bramble. Kenduru wanted us to leave an offering. The heads of our enemies will do nicely.
Let's leave them the head of our enemies. I did just kill all those dudes and take their heads. I see what it was for.
Pleasantries can wait. Shorel Aran.
Sharalaran.
If Kinduru is correct, it may be possible to contact the Loa by walking this path of Hashay. And be one step closer to ridding Zulaman of the Twilight's blade.
Yes, go, Kinye. We are closer to achieving your goals.
Gokinye.
Let's go.
Wait, I did not mean to... Zuljara, becoming the Hashay will be a great achievement.
Now you try to flatter me. I know why you're here. To protect your precious golden fields of Eversong. Do not pretend to care about me or their money.
Enough, Zuljara. I admit that my past keeps me from empathizing fully with your people.
Why should I say it like
I
that?
told you that I fought against your grandfather.
Empathizing.
But I did not tell you that he held
Damn,
me
did they
captive
upgrade the
and
fucking-
tortured me, and tortured and killed
bird?
many
I mean,
of
they
my
had to have it.
peers. That part of my past led me
definitely
down a
looks way
path
better.
I am not proud of. And,
get here, all
as
my
strange
face.
as it seems, I see some of myself in your plight, and want you to become closer to your gods. Now, the champion and I are your Hashura. We will attend you.
You're a funny one. Straight as a spear, but thick as a pango hide shield.
Bango hide
If you say
shield.
that's what guides your hand, I believe you. Your counsel has been good, and you bring strong company. But that don't make us friends.
Okay, you what? Fucking
This journey
shower.
gonna try us all. So we should get going soon. Eh, Hashura?
Yeah, let's go. 360. I come up in here. Grinaldan heads placed. Have I? I gotta place more other heads. What's up with this? Up here. What is this? Fusion. Okay, okay, some Game Boy Advance shit. I'll be honest, I didn't even realize it was you, Teeter, until right now. I was like trying to think. I'm like, where do I know this dude from? Now I know it's you, and now it makes more sense. I was like, I know this guy's popped in here before. I know. I'm sorry. I'm admitted it at least. Because you asked about work, and I was like, okay, this guy's been here before. I was like, I recognize the name, but I didn't put two and two together. That was you.
That looks like a treasure.
But now I do, because it's like, oh shit, Metroid. I was literally fucking talking to you about Metroid. What's up, Mac? At least now I like, it's like, oh, it's definitely different. I was trying to think. I was like, I mean, because I get people that pop in and out here, you know, and it's random. I thought you were one of the dudes from when I was streaming Mega Man, to be honest. I was like, this is probably one of the dudes from Mega Man. Because I had a lot of people pop in when I was playing that game. Hey, What are you doing? Get over here. But now it's like, okay, yeah, now I'm up to speed. See, I probably could get this. I mean, I might have it because I did get like yeah, it probably has been about a year. Because I do have like a ROM pack and stuff like that for Game Boy Advance, so I could easily do this. I reformatted my computer, so I'd have to throw all that shit back together, but it'd be easy for me to do. Because I kind of have it a setup going where I don't know if you're familiar with what's it called? If I can remember. Game Stream. See if I can find it. Not Twitch. Why can't I remember what it's called? Parsec. Yeah, you can get Parsec. So I can play games on my phone. I can use my computer as a streaming thing with Parsec and then stream it to my phone. Because that's where it would really shine, is to play Fusion like on my phone or something like that. Because I have like a gamepad phone adapter. And I do like side scrollers. But what's the, is it like the beginning? Because like I'm assuming story-wise it's more towards like the beginning of the story or something like that. What battle royales have you been playing? Because you said BR. I've been addicted to World of Warcraft. It's really bad. It's been like, I started playing it a couple weeks ago. And after Metroid Prime. See, I'm slightly familiar with like, cause isn't like Metroid was the planet, or because Samus is the girl's name, so Metroid is like the planet, and I played Red Sec a decent amount when it came out. I definitely would still be down to play some if you're ever trying to play that sometime. I haven't played it in a couple months, but I definitely enjoyed it. Like, I've heard a lot of people quit playing it, but like I definitely would still play it. Like, I had fun when I was playing it. Is the species of alien, and Prime's the planet? Or not? Or I'm double wrong. Yeah, I probably would have some time tomorrow. Because Mac just popped on. He's the one I was waiting for to play Fortnite with. Oops. Well, you know, we'll probably play that for a couple hours, and the next thing I know, it'll be like 2 in the morning. But I'm definitely free all day tomorrow. Go back into the work grind on Sunday. You're definitely not missing anything at work, I'll tell you that much. Shit's basically just gets worse and worse. Like, at work it like gets better and better, you know, is what they all think, but I don't know. For me it just is like they just keep making it harder and harder and less fun and less fun. There are times where I'm like, it's not that bad. Like, because I just had a week off for vacation, and I was like, you know, it's not that bad. You know, I'm like a little excited to go back to work, and then I'm like, You know, it's not that bad of a gig, and then my first day back, just a fucking shit show, and I'm like, oh wait, oh yeah, this is what it's like. Shit sucks. I don't know. But the rest of the week wasn't too terrible. It's just the same old shit. It wants me to place heads, and I honestly don't. It has to just not be around the temple. It's got to be let's do it over here. Yeah, so these altars. Okay, well, not where I expected. Yeah, there's definitely been some of that. There's been a few people that have been fired for altercations with each other. I'm pretty sure you were there, but when fucking Keyshawn was there, you might have known Keyshawn, but he just got fired for getting it. Because you definitely were there for Braden.
Of our enemies. A tribute
Got
to
into it
our
with Braden.
victory.
I don't know if you remember that guy, but he's the guy with the glasses that usually is always on the 200 side. And Keyshawn lost his job, and Braden did not. Braden got to come back.
Spit it out, or I slice it out with my axe.
Mac, you still watching? You still here? You still here with me?
Go back where you came
Yeah,
from.
Keyshawn was a character, I'll say that. Didn't have the biggest problem with him, but he was kind of lazy, but it wasn't a loss either. My God, I got cat hair all over me. I cut one of my cat's hair earlier, and it's just like fucking, I feel like it's just floating all around the room and shit. Which is why I cut it, because he starts fucking molting when it gets warm out.
Talk to me if you have answers. I don't need your problems.
Trial. Prove yourself to Killzon and Zul'Jara.
You best be glad.
All that seek my favor must climb high, but not be afraid to fall.
The trial.
Dude, he's straight molt. It's
Kinduru brought
bad.
me here
I mean,
as a child. I remember.
I cut it around this time each year, and then it just like he has all year where it just like grows back. And so then by the time this year, he's a huge fluff ball again because he's a long-haired cat. He's the only long-haired cat I have out of the 4, because I got 4 cats now. And then once it warms up outside like this, he just like it just starts fucking coming off. It's just like holy shit. So I got like this pet vacuum groomer that like vacuums.
I hope you're right.
And clips his hair at the same time, so it doesn't make a mess. It's super nice.
Wait, Zul'Jara! Are you mad?
I'm down for Fortnite in like 20. I'll probably just like eat something before we go.
I
into
am the
it.
blade of the light.
Am I supposed to jump off this thing?
Well done, Zul'Jara.
The Adrian doesn't jump. Come on.
Kinduru was right about you.
All this time. You were right here. Why didn't you answer us?
Because of your grandfather, Zul'Jin, and that snake of a witch doctor, Malakras. Long ago, we Loa would choose a champion among the Amani, a Hashe, to wield our power for the good of their people. Zul'Jin wanted to use that power again, not to serve his people,
but to slaughter his enemies. We would not grant such a blessing. So he had
They added a shitload of
Malakras
cutscenes in this
steal it
game.
from us and make their own false, abhorrent Hashe.
But our own champions raided the temple city and stopped them.
So now all Amani must suffer for my grandfather's mistakes. If you don't help us fight the cult.
You passed my trial, Sujara. You have my favor.
Definitely need to
Now
figure out a
you
way to
just
work
need the
less,
others.
so I can gain.
Need them for
So
what?
just, there's so
To
many
become
games
the
now.
first
It's so hard to keep up with
Hashe
everything.
in generations. What else? Prove to the lower that you are not your grandfather.
Oh, you did?
Triumph
Yeah,
where he
it's
failed.
super good.
Become Hashe. A true Hashe.
I like it because it's just it's very humble.
In
It's a pretty humble
defense
game.
of Zulaman.
I like it. Probably one of my favorite things is just because there's just they do it's a very subtle way of telling you the story without any dialogue. Or there's just like no tutorial. Like it's just was like with this game, like what the fuck do I do? Like what the fuck do I do? And then just like slowly playing it and just like, oh shit, that's how you do that. Oh,
You better be worth my time.
I should play that before the weekend's over. I don't know how far the game goes, but I could possibly be 2/3 done with it. But I'm not entirely sure. Because I've never seen anything on like what the main story and final bosses and stuff. Do we need to fix it? The only way to save my people. You're all on.
Go.
Kindred's stories were real. We have the blessing of a Killzon and the path of the Hashi stretches out before us. No, I don't care about your viewers. We must follow Killzon advice, seek out Halazi. Next is the Killzon is the Loa. Ruling tribe, the Amani and my family. Speak with Kulamara and the Fierce of the Shade Basin.
Go back.
Next, you must seek Halazi's blessing. He is hidden,
Yeah, I
but
haven't
his
even started. It's like
speaker
Silk Song.
can help
I
you
bought it,
find him.
and then I just like never played it. And actually,
Do
I
we-
still intend to play it because I did just look it up maybe like a week ago because you told me that it's not as hard as the base game. And so I looked to see if it's possible to play old, like without playing the game without updating it or playing older versions of the game on Steam. And I guess it is possible to play older versions of the game on Steam. So you could play like the base game. But it was saying that there's also bugs. So you would want to update it and that they actually have a hard mode mod that you can download. See if we can find it. So that you can keep the hard mode, the original difficulty that it had in the beginning, but update it so that you don't have to worry about like the bugs, because there were some bugs on like the abilities or something like that. Difficulty tweaks. I don't know if this is it, what I had read specifically, but there is a hard mode mod somewhere. For a line of Hollow Knight, Silk Song, tweak health regeneration, and that sounds dumb. I don't think this is it. Is it the hard mode working concept? Yeah, I don't want that. I want that challenge. I want it to be like initially, because they were saying, yeah, because they initially it was like all sources are like two times damage or some shit like that. it had something to do with like the damage modifier, particularly in the beginning of the game. They like made the beginning of the game harder. I don't know. I did look into it though, because if I do play it, I'm gonna play it on fucking hard mode. Damn.
Speak. Now, I got my eye.
You seem pensive, Zuljara.
I'd say one of my
Are you
favorite
not
things on the
relieved
original,
Akazan graced
the
us with
original
her
Hollow
favor?
Knight was the rose
What is
thing,
this?
where you have to
You become
deliver
my
the
Hashira
white
and you think you
rose,
can ask
and
me
you have to
personal
go
questions
like
now?
across the whole map
Zuljara,
without
I
dying
see that something is
within
burdening
like
you.
a time limit.
I
I think
genuinely
even.
want to help.
That was super fun.
If
that
I
was
share
super
my
hard.
feelings, you're gonna tell me how to rid myself of the hot rage and
Especially
cold shame
at
at
the
what
end when you have to
Alcazan told
deliver
us.
the rose. You have to like go
About
through
your
the fucking
grandfather,
thorn
Zul'jin?
tunnel. Oh my god.
Yes. Did my grandfather's rage made him betray the Loa, try to take their power, and cut us off from our gods?
Rage is a powerful emotion. My people were once consumed by it as well. I was consumed by rage at Zul'jin for what he did, and sought retribution against him for years.
Oh yeah.
Zul'jin, I realized, was the same. He had good reason for his rage, and it festered and controlled
I should
him.
probably still go back and try to book
Now you're saying
more
I
of the
should
first
feel
game.
sorry for you.
Because I never
That he
did
should be
find the
pardoned because
circus,
he had
and I
big
never
feelings.
did.
No, I'm saying
Like the circus was
there is
the
a
only
lesson
thing
to
left
be
to get like
learned.
100% completion.
Let
other
go
than
of your rage at the
the
Loa and
Colosseum.
at Zul'jin.
I never
It will
did
lead
the
you
circus.
off
I
your
never beat the
path.
Coliseum. I beat most of the Coliseum.
You have again
I
given
never
me
did
good
that final
counsel.
thing.
And perhaps we are more
And
alike
then-
than we seem.
Beat going through, beating things on like fucking the hard mode and shit. Which I did start. I did knock a couple of them out. But I didn't go through like the whole fucking list of bosses. But if we do play Red Sec tomorrow, it definitely has to be like afternoon, evening-ish. Probably not nighttime. I don't think I'd be able to play it tomorrow night. Just to specify like more of like a time frame, I could possibly do it.
Take the early advantage and get your spoils.
They're doing an airdrop. I'm gonna try to get this. I gotta hope I'm in like a heavy fucking instance. That White Storm is so cool. It's crazy that you can see it this far away. Like, I'm super far away from it. I can still see it. Is this a friendly? Nope, it's a drain. So automatically right now we gotta fight one person. Oh yeah, I'll definitely have to update it. Why did it disappear? Doesn't like that instance. Disappearing again? What is that? I can't see. What is this? Not friendly, not friendly. Can't take two people out at the same time. And level 90, and they're both level 90. Fuck. I guess it's theirs then. Especially since it's a wrestler druid. You just sit there and heal her the whole time. Well, that sucks. It's such a fast way to get PvP gear. find a place to hearth and swap
you
over
want
to
me
Fortnite.
to chase that ghost of Aloha when our warriors be disappearing right and left?
So I'm supposed to do that here.
Hurry up. I don't want to be known for selling to Gokinye. My goods are too fine.
I don't know if this is
Raise your weapon to me.
Hearthstone Village. Just boost hers back. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get off real quick. I'm gonna eat really fast. And then I'm gonna swap over to Fortnite. We've been doing Fortnite, getting into building, actual building on there. So, see how that goes. I mean, we're getting pretty good at it. Obviously, we're not fucking pro or, experts, but I would say we're we're kind of out of the realm of beginner, and we're moving on to intermediate. Maybe. I don't know if that can be said yet or not, but I feel like we're getting pretty decent at it. It definitely adds a huge complicity nature to the whole thing. I feel like it got so good at zero build, you just run around and kill everybody so easily, and it kind of became boring because there wasn't a challenge. We basically were at a 90% win rate, just winning just nonstop, every 9 games out of 10, we'd win. And then it's okay, we need to spice it up and make it more difficult. And now it's we're back down to winning only 10% of the time or some shit. It's fucking hard. But Teeter, if you're still on, I'll definitely hit you up tomorrow. Do some Red Sec, and Max still watching. I'll be back on in 10-15. Do some fort and go from there. We'll play some Tunic and maybe start Silk Song tomorrow too. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely, I think part of the problem with the me feeling like I don't have enough time to play all these games is I have a bad tendency to play MMOs because I play Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 14 and World of Warcraft, and now it's they're never-ending games, and they're games that take forever. So it's just I wonder where all my time's going. But all right, I'll see you guys, and I'll be back on in a few minutes. All right, peace.